Howdy everyone, we're back to more for Silent Hill Origins on the Black Shadow, and no, I do not have two target pistols in my inventory. It's a graphical error bugs of it. When I've gone to reload the shot in the menu, it just makes the image be this. Why is that? I don't know, but it's a thing. Either way, we've made our way here to the Otherworld Theatre, our next destination in Silent Hill. And we're going to have to make our way through we don't exactly know why yet, but I have a feeling that we've got a bit of a showdown coming in the not too distant future with a certain individual with a really big blade. No, the other one. The theatre itself looks like an interesting place to go exploring, so let's start seeing what doors we can rumble. And I imagine the answer to that is going to be not many. It looks like the only thing they're showing here is, yeah, the Tempest, or that's the name of the place, or... I think that is the name of the show. It's the Otherworld Theatre. What the hell am I talking about? Neat. Lisa.
What are you doing in here, Lisa?
Sorry if I scared you. I thought I was the only one in here.
It's dangerous.
Dangerous? You're kidding. The door was open, so I let myself in. I just love the theater, Travis. I want to be an actress. But Mom was a nurse, and her mom was a nurse, so I'm going to be a nurse. I've got what it takes, though. I can't stop thinking about you, Travis.
Excuse me?
I want you. You're all I think about. Let's get the hell out of this crazy town. Run off. The two of us. We could be so good together. See? I could be a star.
Yeah.
Well, see you around.
Lisa Garland, everyone. Fun, but troubled. We'll go with that. Safety curtain, huh? Okay, well, we don't have a lot of direction here in the theatre, so I guess we're just gonna go kind of explore and see what the hell's up, basically. Like the vibe here, though. And again, like, more good stuff here from Akira as well. I don't think, yeah, a lot of the backing tracks of this game have been pretty solid. Probably the part of the game I've enjoyed the most. Like, a lot of the tunes here, you know? Oh, dear. We'll call it that. Okay, I'll take the typewriter. Sure. Say anything throwable, I will take a grab hold of. A grab hold of. I knew what I meant. So, safety curtain is down. We're going to let's go ahead and...
Beat you, father.
Hence, hang not on my garments.
Sir, have pity. I'll be his shorty.
Silence. One word more shall make me chide thee, if not hate thee. What? An advocate for an impostor? Hush. Thou thinkest there is no more such...
You okay, Tony?
Yes. Yes. Fine. Just a headache. A damned nosebleed. You mind if we stop for a moment?
Questions. Not getting anything to work. The place is wired by idiots. Safety curtain is on the same socket as the spotlights. The whole thing reuses and you can't move the curtain. Okay. Oh no. Is there an electrical puzzle coming? I think there's an electrical puzzle coming. Fantastic. Okay, we've got a save point here. I should probably go ahead and actually use it. I haven't actually hard saved the game for a little bit, so let's go ahead and do that. That would be wise. Okay. So that takes us here through the cutter control. That's jammed. Alright then. So we need to find ourselves if there's a power room around. Let's have a look down the back. Dressing room, director's office, storage area. What about the second floor? What do we got up here? Senior workshop. There's the catwalks, the spotlights, lighting box. I think that's going to be our destination. We need to find our way up to the second floor. Okay. We've got a bit of exploring to do around here then. Let's go adventuring. Excuse me? Hey, no, you unhand me. What the hell? Fucking marionettes. Screw you. Jesus. Look at this damn thing. I can't kill it. It doesn't want to stay down. Okay, fine. You win, apparently. That's good to know. These things are just gonna be trouble. Fair enough. It... You know, just cause. Game, please stop doing that. Jack says the town is located on old spiritual ground. Prospero, Ariel, and Caliban. We've got a window, so we can change between here and Otherworld. Okay, that's good to know. I don't really want to go doing that right now, but I might not have much choice. Let's continue to explore this variant of the world before we start delving into that. It's gone. It is gone. So I'm looking at the map so much around here, kids. It's not the easiest way, the easiest place to kind of like navigate through. There's lots of doors, lots of little things dotted around here. So it's a bit tricky to navigate around here. So around the corner. I do appreciate as well that this game is a game where you can actually like move and aim. This was still very much not quite standard in survival horror games at this time of year. This time of year? You know what I mean. Service pistol, huh? It was in the drawer. Monday, rehearsal, new costumes. Tuesday, a girl snuck into theatre today, playing hooky no doubt. Took pity, let us sit and watch the run-through. Raise feedback, terrified by Caliban. Seemed to dislike Prospero intensely. Proceedings brought a supremacy end by poor Tony getting a shocking nosebleed. Sun totem, huh? So I take it that Travis's old man used to be involved in the theatre business. That'll explain it. Also worth noting as well that I think Travis might actually be the first person that we've played as who's actually a native of Silent Hill in a Silent Hill game, because you got Harry Mason and James Sunderland are both out-of-towners. Silent Hill 4 was set in Ashfield, not even in Silent Hill. I guess you could sort of call Heather a Silent Hill native. As spoilers here, I guess, for a 25-year-old game, but she is the reincarnation of Alessa Gillespie and Cheryl Mason. So I guess she kind of counts. Depends how you want to look at it. This graphical stuff, by the way, really weird. Anyways, here we are. The Colt 45 service pistol. Very nice. Wait a minute, hold on. It's not a Colt 45. The damn stuff is using 9mm. Whatever. It's fine. Don't mind me. It's locked. Oh, jeez. And this is gonna be... I hate my life. No! Damn it. Camera. Don't do this to me. Okay, so next up let's head down this way and see if this leads anywhere. I suspect this is probably a block of another sledgehammer there. It's locked from the other side. Okay. So we are going to have to turn. Didn't try any like the other doors here or going upstairs in the main lobby. But I think you'll probably find a lot of that's going to just all be shut and sealed. So we won't worry about that too much. Let's make our way over to the Otherworld and see how horrific this place is going to look. I can't say I'm particularly excited about this. Not gonna lie. Exactly what I thought. In a theater in the Otherworld? Yeah. Great. These things are everywhere. Just shooting and moving here. Bad place to be. That's jammed. Okay. This opens up. This is the director's office. This is actually locked in the normal world, so balcony corridor key. That sounds bad. I thought the game was gonna like try and just ambush and screw me there, but maybe not. Is it weird that we're finding keys for like the fog world and the other world and vice versa? I can't quite tell. Okay, no, that's gonna open. Also, I've got to say as well, and this is not a bad thing, kind of getting some very much like Alone in the Dark vibes. Referring to the new Nightmare here. Man, I do miss that game. I haven't played that in years. One of the first few games I actually did on this channel was the Alone in the Dark series, at least the new Nightmare. And then I know I've done it on stream since. Even did like the original Alone in the Dark. That was a journey. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna throw down here. Let's dance. Yes. Okay, so we can get to the stairway in this one. It's good to know. Ah, jeez. Come on now. Oh, I went into the stairway? Let me head back outside. Hold on. No! Aha! Of course it's jammed. Well, there's no harm in looking, you know. What's up with all the freaking, like, trees coming through here? Root of all evil. Ah-ha-ha. Shh. Yeah, these things just do not want to die. Hello. 2 deep square holes. I am the child torn between twin desires. I stand before a door. So my right hand calls to the light. My left hand ushers in darkness. So this is obviously where our totems need to go here, by the looks of it. So there must be a second one about somewhere that we're gonna have to go ahead and locate. Just so I was like, is that something on the side there? And double check. Nope. You can just tell someone's having a lot of fun with the ambience tracks in this place. Just give them full license to go and enjoy yourself, and very much seem to do that. Very good. Okay, so that takes us back to here. So we've got the key for the balcony, which is going to be up the 2nd floor here. So I trust that is the next thing for us to do. Head back towards the main lobby, I suspect. Go from there. I think that's a good shout. Okay, here we are then. Back in the main lobby area. So try a couple of these doors that we didn't earlier. There's a wrench there, which we just don't need. What was it? Did I try that door? I assume this is going to be sealed off, because the other door is locked from the other side. Yeah, makes sense. Fair enough, then. Fair enough. 2nd floor it is. There's another, I guess, like a version of the map or something? Shakespeare's Julius Caesar, huh? Kind of gets cool seeing like all the movie photos now. It's a shame we can't look at them a bit more detail. As Hamlet there. I know it was really much for films, theatre stuff, that sort of thing. I've done a couple of visits, but just never really around the people that were that interested in it. Nope. That's blocked. Great. Nope. Stop that. Okay. Romeo and Juliet, all the good stuff. Okay, can't get in there. Here we are. Lighting box. Okay. I see first aid. I am highly interested in that. Thank you. What else we got around here? Anything of interest? I don't know what I just picked up there. 125 watt bulb, huh? Okay. Oh, there's loads of bulbs. Okay. What have I picked up? 125, 250, 500, 750. I know where this is probably going. As expected, the spotlights are as screwy as the rest of this place. Finally got them working. My trusty voltmeter saved the day again. You need all the lights working, otherwise the circuit blows. Throwing the circuit breaker gets old fast. Here are my notes. This is where I could have written down and just told you what bulb you put into what place, but we're not going to do that because this is Silent Hill and everyone speaks in cryptic riddles. B has to have half the wattage of D. A and B must not exceed C. D must not exceed A. Okay. so excited by this. Alright. So where the hell do these go? It's looking at the screwdriver, which is not interested. So this has got to go into a fuse box somewhere. But it's not in here. Probably over there, actually, the catwalk makes some sense. Alright. So, B is half of D. A and B can't be bigger than C, and D mustn't be bigger than A. Alright. It's not the first time I've had to do some nonsense like this, so, yeah, it's just gonna be a thing. You know what, let's actually just go and do this now. We'll need to take this route to go back on ourselves later anyway, so... Buddy! Stop that. Fine! Be that way! Trying to deal with him. The game's like, nah, I don't think so. Are you fucking kidding me? Just rolled my eyes. Stop that. Ah, moon totem. Okay. Right, I see where this is going now. Right, so we need to take that totem, go back into the Otherworld variant, put that in the door that would have taken us to the second floor, and go from there. Maybe the bulbs we put in, like, in the Otherworld, actually. That might be what's going on here. Is that a... There's a health drink on the side. Thank you. I found a few of these dotted around, like hidden around corners. Haven't shown off picking all of them up. It's fine. But definitely, we need to be grabbing these drinks because we don't have a lot of health. I guess one thing at least I'll give this game, as I hit the table there, sorry, is that at least the pathing around is reasonably intuitive. It's not like a complete puzzle. I think back to like Silent Hill 2 and Brookhaven, and there's times where where it's just like half the trouble is knowing where the hell you're going. So at least there's that. That didn't work. It's not opening, but I guess it probably opens in the normal world now. I hate my life. Okay, so back up here in the normal world. I'm assuming this door is now going to be accessible to us. That's how logic works, right? Am I just an idiot? I might just be an idiot. I desperately pressed X on that to try and open it, and it didn't do anything. So I just assumed the door didn't open. It's cost me some ammo and some health. It's the way it goes. Never mind. Okay. I'm sick of these dudes. Sick of these dudes. Just go away. I don't want anything to do with you anymore. Also happy enough just to use up the service pistol. I don't know how much ammo we've got in this left, actually. We got a couple of mags. Not a whole lot, though. Okay. That's fine. I feel happy enough in using some of the cheaper stuff here, so... We've got a mirror. Okay. Let's look at the rest of this area here first. try and dodge all the stuff around here. See if there's anything of any interest. There's a knife in there. Well, I'm glad I came around here to look. It's a freaking rifle. Nice. I'm not a fan of these QTEs. They're a little jarring. I don't think they really add a ton. Also, I think one thing I've noticed, especially like the nurses, when they try and stab you, is that when you do inevitably avoid it and you get away from them, you then, like, there's a moment where, like, you and the enemy kind of awkwardly return to your positions, and it's a bit weird. By the way, here we are then. Breech-loaded hunting rifle. Very, very nice. That will be of use later. That takes us to here. Another freaking sword. I'll take the swords. If we need to do some melee stuff, swords are good. Here's more design of the... The Butcher. He looks just like that monster, the Executioner. Now I've seen him when I'm awake. He's at my motel. It's him, I swear it. That's not good. That is not good at all. Okay, we are going to have some company, that seems for sure. Stupid things, I hate these things. Alright, we got ourselves a save point here. I am intrigued. Anything else back here? Nothing in the case. Just literally a save point. Well, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Is that an ample? It is, alright. Nope. Yeah, I kind of walked into that one, so that's pretty bad. Yeah, we got ample out of it. It's okay. Right. Around here. Rifle rounds. Nice. That's jammed. Here we are. Catwalk. Here's our spotlights. So that's A, B, C, and D. Then our box is going to be over here. Okay. So in theory, if we think it's right, we'll hit that and it will show blue. Okay then. This music's very unsettling. I like it. Alright then, let's remind ourselves of the puzzle. This one, right? No, not that one. Production notes? Where is it? Wiring notes, my bad. So, B is half the wattage of D. A and B can't exceed C, and D must not exceed A. Okay, so we've got 120, 250, 500, and 750. So B has to be half of D. So either B is 125 and D is 250, or B is 250 and D is 500. D can't be 750 because nothing splits halfway into that. So we can definitely scrap that out. D also can't be bigger than A, but A and B together can't exceed C. So I'm gonna guess that C is probably the largest. Just because A and B can't be bigger than C, and combination-wise, like I don't see how else the 750 is going to run in. So I'm going to assume that C is 750, and I'm just going to go ahead and put that in right now. I feel fairly confident that that's going to be the case. This is not my first rodeo, everyone. Where's that 750? Write that in there. Okay. So, A and B can't exceed C, which means that they can't be 500 and 250 because... Well, I guess it could be the same, but it's not generally how these work. So... And D can't exceed A. B's half of D. So we've basically got a combination. So I think B's going to be half of D, and a combination can't exceed C. So I'm going to guess B is the smallest at 125. That's going to be my guess here. It's a little bit of educated guesswork. So if B is 125, half the wattage of... That's half the wattage of D, which is going to be the 250. I'm hoping you guys are following this. Which means that lastly, A must be 500. Which would make sense, because 500 plus 125, A plus D, doesn't meet C, which is 750. D at 250 wouldn't exceed A at 500. And B at 125 would be half of D at 250. So I think this is good enough. And I think that should satisfy this puzzle. Bit of a pain in the arse. Again, a bit of a pen and paper one, this, but this is not the first time I've done a puzzle like this. You get used to it after a while. Very much enjoying the vibes here in the theatre. It's a lot of fun. Regardless, though, I'm going to have to leave this one here. We are out of time for sure. So, when we return, we are going to be continuing our exploring. The spotlights are on, which means we should be able to raise up the curtain. See you next time.